Hi, welcome to Bedtime Bible Stories. I am Nikki K, your pretend personal, no, your personal pretend prophet. So, I tell Bible stories not for your grandmother, so viewer discretion is advised. So, pack your bowl, take your pills that we still don't have the right time. I don't know how to get the right time. This is not my computer, and I'm trying not to take it over. As you can see over here, I have some memes, but they're in something called a new folder. So I still don't know how to get the right time, but I know it is time to take your pills. And pack a bowl, grab your smokes, get comfy. Make sure you have your bedtime beverage, your nightly reward for keeping people alive, because I know how hard that is. So, we're getting towards the end of the story of David. I almost said Daniel, but it's David. So, we're getting towards the end of David, and there's a lot of things about David that I know for sure I have read in this here book. But I have not come across it yet, or maybe we skipped it or something. But there's like, he walked a whole fucking nation of people into a brick oven. And for some reason, now it's not in the Bible. I don't know. Is the story of David written somewhere else also in this here book? Because I cannot remember. I don't know. But there's like a whole thing, and I feel like we missed it. I missed it or something. Because there's a whole story about him and Micah also, which is why like I was super fucked up yesterday because it said he gave somebody else her sons. It's like I was pretty sure that had to do with Micah, but yesterday there was nothing about it. So I don't know. I don't know, but somehow I fucked up, and maybe this is why everybody gets mad at me over the story of David, because I feel like it might be written in two different places or something. Or I read it wrong the first time. Now, these are the last words of David. The oracle, the oracle of David, son of Jesse. In this oracle, in some places it's a saying, and in other places it's a writing, right? So I'm not wondering if an oracle is like a saying that is written down, like not exactly a psalm, like a proverb, but not exactly. I don't know. But in the Bible, it's been both of those things. It's been oral and written. So I don't exactly know. But then it says, the oracle of the man whom God exalted, the anointed of the God of Jacob, the favorite of the strong one of Israel. So, like, yeah, listen to what this guy said because he's God's favorite. God loves him. Even the ancient God and God, they love this guy. They love this guy. Right? So, like, pay attention. This guy. The Spirit of the Lord speaks through me. His word is upon my tongue. The God of Israel has spoken. He talked to me, told me. Right? The Rock of Israel has said to me, one who rules over people justly, ruling in the fear of God, is like the light of morning, like the sun rising on a cloudless morning, beaming from the rain on the grassy land. You know what this reminds me of? There's an Amorphous song called Black Winter's Day, right? And one of the things is, one of the verses is like, sun shining on a spring morning. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, for some reason, that song just popped through my head. It's Amorphous Black Winter's Day. It's a great fucking song. It is one of those songs you could probably start at like 11, at volume 11. Is not my house like this with God? For, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, yeah. Big guy lives at my house over there in the corner. Listen, my house is great. Even when there's nobody here, it's awesome. My house is great. Is not my house like this with God? Oh, big guy. Yeah, cheers. For he has made with me an everlasting covenant. He did do that. He said, I'll be a cool guy if you're a cool guy. We're all cool guys. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm a cool guy. Right? So, ordered in all things and secure, will he not cause to prosper all my help and my desire? Ah, yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, deep freezer and a dishwasher. Yeah, and a washing machine. Big guy hooked it up. But the godless are all like thorns that are thrown away, for they cannot be picked up with the hand. Yeah, you definitely need a broom. To touch them, one uses an iron bar or the shaft of a spear. Well, hold on. How does a thorn make a fire? What is exactly happening in between these two sentences? Hold on. The godless are like thorns that are thrown away, for they cannot be picked up with the hand. To touch them, one uses an iron bar or the shaft of a spear, and they are entirely consumed in fire on the spot. All from a thorn? See, I don't understand. I'm sure this is supposed to be artistic writing, but even in artistic writing, there's no way a thorn can make a fire. Just want to throw that out there. These. Okay, so now we got to count these guys, okay? Because the math part of my brain don't work. Well, it never worked, but it definitely don't work now. The names of the warriors whom David had: Jeshebeth, he was chief of the three, and he wielded his spear against 800, and he killed them at one time. Okay. The next among the three was Eleazar, son of Dodo. He was with David when they defied the Philistines who were gathered at battle, and the Israelites withdrew. But he stood his ground. He struck down the Philistines until his arm grew weary. Oh, can you imagine? Listen. Though his hand clung to the sword, the Lord brought about a great victory that day. The people came back to him, but only to strip the dead. Yeah, you lazy fucking Jews. Listen, listen. They never want to do the hard work. Fuck these guys. Okay. And the third was a guy named something happened. Okay. Next to him was Shammah, the son of Adi. Look, I know somebody who has a cousin with that last name. The Herite. The Philistines gathered together at Lehi. Okay, so it's going to be Shammah against the Philistines. There was a ground full of lentils, and the army fled from the Philistines. But he took his stand in the middle of the plot, defended it, killed the Philistines. God made it happen there too. Look, everybody's winning. Toward the beginning of the harvest, the three of the 30 chiefs went down to join David at the cave of Adullam, while a band of Philistines was encamped in the valley of Rephaim. See, this is going to give me blood pressure. Like when I did this a second ago, I said it was going to make me gassy, but I think this is going to give me blood pressure. Way worse than Jesus and the fig tree. Oh, just wait till we get there. That's some fucked up shit. He killed that tree for no motherfucking reason. Listen, see, it's giving me blood pressure. Okay, so David was in a stronghold, and the garrison of the Philistines was at Bethlehem. Okay. This story, this guy. Okay, David's at his own place, and where he wants the water from is where the Philistines are. Okay? So David, this master manipulator piece of man, this guy, this man, this is, this is so dumb. He's so dumb. Okay. So David, he said longingly, oh, that someone would give me some water from Bethlehem. I'm gonna die. So 3 warriors broke through the camp of the Philistines just to get this little spoiled motherfucker some water. Okay? And then they brought it back to him. And this motherfucker, listen to what this guy does. Listen to what he does. Man, I'm telling you, light your cigarette because there's going to be some shit. Listen. They brought David the water, right? And then David's like, oh, I'm not going to drink this because people could have died. People could have died to bring me this water I wanted so bad. But no. So he dumped it on the ground. And then he's in, this is for the Lord, for the blood. So pretty much, this water is blood, and God said no blood thing, therefore I can't drink this water that you just went and got me because I said I wanted it. So I'm not going to drink it. This guy. Listen. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Now Abishai, the brother of Joab, he was leader of the 30. He was like the guy, right? With his spear, he fought against 300 men, killed them, and won a name beside the three. So he wasn't part of the three, but his name could be mentioned with the three. He was the most renowned of the 30, became their commander, but he did not attain to the three. See, this, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. Like, the other three killed, like, different guys. Like, they're like, you only kill rednecks. We kill, I don't know. I don't even know what the difference would be. But okay. Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, was a valiant warrior, a doer of great deeds. He struck down. So he killed 2 sons of Ariel, and the dude from Moab. He went down and killed a lion in a pit on a snowy day. So they're like, hey, this guy killed a lion. It's snowing outside. That makes him so great. Because you can't kill a lion on a snow day. They're like, no lion killing. It's a snow day. And dude's like, hey, I'm going to kill a lion on a snow day. So that's important and mentionable. Because apparently you don't kill lions when it snows or something. And he killed a pretty ass Egyptian. Right? But this pretty ass Egyptian had a spear in his hand. And Benaiah only had a walking stick. So he took this guy's staff and killed him with it. He's like, run that. What's that watch like, pimpin'? Now I'm going to smack you in the face with it. Right? Give me those shoes. Such were the things that Benaiah did, and won a name beside the 3 warriors. Okay, but it doesn't say anything about... Oh, yes it does. Never mind. He was renowned among the 30, but he did not get into the cool kid club, just like Abishai didn't. And apparently Joab and David weren't in there either, so... Damn, that's some shit. Okay. And David put him in charge of his bodyguard. Right. But, like, he shit on Abishai every chance he got because he was pissed off at Joab and Abishai for like a second because they killed that guy. Among the 30 were Asael, Elhanan. Okay, so this is going to be Eleazar's brother is Elhanan. Ashael and Abishai were brothers of Joab. Okay, some guy called Shemaiah, Helez, Abiezer, Zelman, Heleb, Rabbi. Oh, there's a lot of them. Hold on. Okay, Shema, Elika, Helez, Ira, Abiezer, Mebunani, Zalman, Maharai, Heleb, Itetai. Remember this, Itetai, he was like in exile. Now, Benaiah, Hiddai, Abi Elbon, Asmaveth, Eli Ahaba, Abba, Eli Abba. I don't know. Then there was Jonathan. No. Okay, so Jonathan, Ahiam, Eli Phelet, Ma'aka, Hezro, Pa'arai, Ilgal, Bonnie, Zelek, Naarai, Naarai, and Joab, Ira, Gareb, Uriah. There were 37 in all. So there was 30 plus the 3 plus David. So then there's one more that's missing. Oh, no, hold on. It would be the 3. Right. Then the 30. Then Joab, because it didn't mention Joab in here, just somebody was related to at the end there. And then David, yeah, 37. Holy shit. That's insane. That was a lot of names for no reason. Hold on. Okay. Zeleg. Okay, so Naharai, the armor bearer of Joab. Ira, the Githite. Gareb. Uriah. Okay, 37 in all. So it never mentioned Joab, just his brother. Okay. So. Oh, shit. Hey, Nikki, you're reading. Okay, I'm reading. All right, here we go. So, 2 Samuel chapter 24. Again, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he indicted David against them. No, he incited David against them. He's like, census time. And what do we know about census time? Well, at least in the Old Testament, census time means wartime. Anytime they take a census, they're about to go fight. So, somebody's about to get that ass whooped. So, here we go. Oh, look. Hey, Nikki, you beautiful motherfucker. You're reading. You need a coupon. Okay, so they're about to go fight because it's like, census. So the king said to Joab, go count the people, dude. God said we need to go count the people. So go count the people. And Joab was like, nah, no, no, no. There's so many fucking people, dude. You gotta be out of your mind. No, I'm not doing it. Like you think I'm doing it, but I'm not. I'm not doing it. What do you know? Who does that? We don't do that. Like we want to go to war, say, hey, go to war. Everybody's going to war. Nobody wants to go to war. Nobody wants to be counted. But the king was like, no, I will cattle prod your ball sack. You go out there and you count these fucking people. So Joab was like, I don't know if I want my ball sack cattle prodded. I'm gonna go count these people. So they went out and they was gonna count the people. Okay. They crossed the Jordan and began from Aroer and from the city that is in the middle of the valley toward Gad and Jazer. I think it's Jazer. Then they came to Gilead and to Kadesh in the land of the Hittites, and they came to Dan, and from Dan they came to Sidon, and came to the fortress of Tyre, into all the cities of the Hivites and Canaanites. Isn't it? Canana. See, I still don't think this is said Canaanites. There ain't no way. So it's Canaanites, something like that. And they went out to the Negev, the Negeb of Judah at Beersheba. So when they had gone through all the land, they came back to Jerusalem at the end of 9 months and 20 days. Joab reported to the king the number of those who had been recorded in Israel. There were 800,000 soldiers able to draw the sword, and those of Judah were 500,000. Okay, so there were 800,000 vampires and 500,000 werewolves. But afterward, David was stricken to the heart because he had numbered the people. Oh, so God didn't tell him to number the people. David just got a hair in his ass like he did to just kill people. So instead of killing people, he decided to number people. But God got mad at him about that and was like, you can kill people, but counting people, that crosses the line, David. Can't go around counting people. So then David's like, all right, I have sinned. Oh, but what did I do? I pray to you, take away the guilt of me, for I have done very foolishly counting people. When David rose in the morning, the word of the Lord came to the prophet Gad. There is a guy. He's always with Jordan Peterson, and he's called Gad Saad. Gaadsaad. I really want to know, is he named after this guy? So, there was a prophet named Gad, David's seer. Somehow he took over for Nathan. I don't know what happened to Nathan. And I still don't know if Nathan was David's son or not. So we don't know. But something happened to Nathan, and now was this guy called Gad. He was like, listen, tell David 3 things I offer you. Choose one. And I'm on. You done fucked around, now it's time to find out. I'm tired of you fucking around and not finding out. You're about to find out. You get 3 punishments. Pick one, asshole. So God came to David and said, okay, it's either going to be 3 years of famine or flee for 3 months. But it won't be like when you fled from Absalom. You're really going to get that ass spanked, though, for real. Or 3 days of pestilence. Now consider and decide, because whatever you say, that's what I'm going to tell the big guy. I mean, that's what I'm going to tell the big guy. So think a little bit about it, right? Then David said, I am in great distress. Let us fall into the hand of the Lord, because he is way more of a marshmallow than a mortal. So, like, at least we have a chance. Like, God's sometimes nice to us Jews that are snakes. So, yeah, I want one of the God options, right? So the Lord sent a pestilence on Israel from that morning until the appointed time. 70,000 people died from Dan to Beersheba. But when the angel of the Lord stretched out his hand toward Jerusalem to destroy it, the Lord relented concerning the evil and said to the angel who was bringing destruction, it is enough now. Stay your hand. The angel of the Lord was then by the threshing floor of Araunah the Jebusite. Look, look. The Lord relented concerning the evil. Right? So God is unleashing evil. See, God has evil. What is war? And then people are like, evil doesn't come from the Lord. It talks about it all over the Old Testament. God is the arbiter of evil. That is, man, why don't people read their fucking book? I don't get it. Okay. So, God stopped the evil at the threshing floor of this guy's house. When David saw the angel who was destroying the people, he said, oh, it's me that did this shit. I did it, dude. Oh my God, I did it. Don't kill these people. Oh my God, don't kill the people. It is me. It is me. It is all me, G. Don't do this to these people. I see that guy. I see that guy. I I don't even want to fight that guy, but I'll fight that guy. Don't make these people fight that guy. That guy is scary, right? And that day, Gad came to David and said, go, erect an altar to the Lord on the threshing floor at Araunah's house. Following Gad's instructions, David went up as the Lord commanded. When Araunah looked down, he saw the king and his servants coming. And Araunah went out and did the face thing. And he said, the fuck are you doing here, dude? Oh my God, you're king face. What are you doing? Right? And then David said, I want to buy this. Right? I want to buy this because I got to build an altar, and then Aruna was like, oh, go ahead, King Face. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Just, can I get a selfie? Can I have your autograph? Oh my God, I can't believe you're here, right? And David's like, no, I want to pay for the whole thing. I want to pay for the whole thing. And Arauna said, I've got everything you need to offer to the big guy. Listen, I got it all. And David's like, let me pay for it, dude. I want to pay for it. Look, you got all this shit. God wants me to tear it down. The least I can do is pay for it, right? So, the Aruna gave it to the king and said, may the Lord your God respond favorably to you. And the king's like, how much money do you want? We shut up. I need to do this. How much money do you want? Right? Okay. So Aruna ended up buying the threshing floor and the oxen for $50. I'm sure it was a lot more back then, but $50, right? So David built there an altar to the Lord and offered burnt offerings and offerings of well-being. So the Lord answered his supplication, and the plague was averted from Israel. Okay. All right. Let's see. How many minutes are we at? Oh my God. Oh, we're done. Okay. Now, I need to figure out where the fuck I read that other. I could have swore David was the one who led the people into the brick oven. It was like a whole nation of people. And I'm going to try to look for it. I don't know. But maybe I just imagined it. Maybe I'm spreading fake news. But I could swore I've read that. I read it. Where did I read it at? Anyway, thank you for watching. If I can't find the other story of David, we start the New Testament again. We're going to read it again. And we... if I can't find the other story of David, we're going to start the New Testament tomorrow. I thought we were going to start it on Monday, but it looks like we might start it tomorrow. So I don't know. Goodbye for now. Thank you for watching. I love you and have the sweetest dreams ever.